이번에는 우리 검증단 활동에 참여하신 앤디 리님의 인터뷰 내용을 가져왔습니다. 이때까지는 초급편을 2단계까지 전부 마치신 분들의 인터뷰만 내보내드렸는데요. 이번에는 예외적으로 1단계를 마치고 2단계를 진행 중이신 앤디 리님의 인터뷰를 방송으로 내보내드리게 되었습니다. 우선 이분께서 어떤 정도의 영어 실력을 갖추고 계신지 먼저 설명을 드리도록 할게요. 물론 2단계까지 다 마친 상태가 아니기 때문에 지금 현재 영어 실력은 완성이 되지 않은 실력임이 분명합니다. 부족한 부분이 분명히 있다는 말입니다. 아직 완성되지 않은 분의 인터뷰를 왜 보내드리는 걸까요? 그건요, 바로 여러분들이 영어를 공부하면서 목적하는 바가 어떤 것인지 좀 더 명확히 알려드리기 위함과 그리고 이런저런 과정을 통해서 성장해 나가는 데에 있어서 별로 중요하지 않은 것에 집중해서 에너지를 쏟지 말라는 말씀을 드리기 위해서입니다. 앤디 리 님은요, 지금 너무나 잘하고 계시고요. 속도나 문법, 이런 부분의 정확도가 조금 떨어질 뿐 이미 회화를 하고 계신 분입니다. 저랑 1시간 동안 쭉 이어서 영어로 대화를 할 수 있고 또 서로의 말을 알아듣는 데에 불편함이 없고 또 하고 싶은 말을 할 수 있다는 것. 이것만으로도 영어를 할 줄 안다라고 말을 할 수 있다는 거죠. 앤디 님의 영어에 대해서 좀 더 자세하게 이야기를 해본다면요. 단어 실력은 매우 좋으십니다. 1단계를 마치셨으니까 그건 당연하겠죠. 1단계를 마치고 지금 2단계를 진행 중이십니다. 발음은요, 여러분들이 들어보시면 아시겠지만 정직하게 한국에서 영어를 배우신 분의 발음입니다. 그리고 문법은 많이 약하다라는 것을 볼 수 있으실 겁니다. 그런데요, 여러분, 앤디 리님의 영어가 유창해지는 건요, 시간 문제입니다. 지금 앤디 리님께서 하고 계신 영어탈피 초급편 2단계 과정 있죠? 그것만 끝내면 사실 앤디 리님의 영어는 완성이 될 것입니다. 이미 단어가 너무나 착실히 완성이 되어 있고 또 2단계를 하면서 문법적인 부분을 체득하고 문장의 구성을 체득하고 또 단어 사이에 콜로케이션을 체득을 하면요. 이건 자연스럽게 해결이 될 문제들입니다. 그리고 초급편을 다 마친 뒤에 어린이 영어 탈피로 구어적인 부분, 그러니까 말을 자연스럽게 이어가는 그런 부분을 좀 더 보태준다면 금상첨화겠죠. 이미 필수적으로 필요한 것들, 그건 다 갖췄고요. 앞으로 연습이 필요할 뿐이라는 말씀입니다. 앤디 리님의 인터뷰는요, 이번에 보내드리는 것으로 끝이 아니라 앤디 리님께서 2단계를 다 마치신 후에 다시 인터뷰를 진행할 예정입니다. 아마 그때가 되면요, 앤디 리님 스스로도 느끼실 거고 저도 느낄 거고 또 인터뷰 내용을 듣는 우리 독자들, 청취자들도 실력이 엄청나게 달라졌구나, 이거를 느낄 수 있으실 겁니다. 2단계를 통해서 얻은 문장 단위의 이해, 거기에다가 발음 교정만 좀 더 해준다면 완벽해지겠죠. 다시 한번 말씀을 드릴게요. 지금 들으실 앤디 리님은요, 회화가 이미 되는 분이십니다. 여러분들, 회화에 대한 고정관념을 많이 가지고 계실 것 같아요. 원어민들끼리 하는 엄청나게 빠르고 발음도 손색이 없고 또 더듬거리지도 않는, 그렇게 쭉쭉 나아가는 그런 대화가 회화라고 생각하시나요? 그렇지 않습니다. 더듬거려도 됩니다. 또 느려도 됩니다. 발음이 조금 원어민과 달라도 됩니다. 내가 하고자 하는 말을 전달을 하고 또 상대방의 말을 알아듣고 또 거기에다가 내가 하고자 하는 말로 답할 수 있으면요, 이미 그건 회화가 되는 것입니다. 많은 분들이 회화를 완성하기 위해서 회화 학원에 등록을 하시죠. 근데 막상 학원에 가보면 어떤 걸 얻어오시나요? 정말 회화 학원에 가서 마법처럼 흔히 말하는 유창한 영어가 되어온 분이 계신가요? 여러분들이 회화 학원에 가도요, 원어민이 말하는 걸 따라하거나 또는 회화 책에 나와 있는 표현들 몇 가지 배우고 오는 것이 아마 전부였을 것입니다. 지금 들으실게요. 진짜 회화입니다. 앤디리님의 지금 영어 실력. 미국이든 영국이든 어떤 영어를 사용하는 나라에 가서든 생활이 가능합니다. 문법? 그런 나라에 가서 살면요, 문법은 금방 잡힙니다. 영어 공부를 하는 데 있어서 정확한 문법을 구사하는 것, 이게 중요한 게 아니고요. 그 문장을 구성하는 단어들을 충분히 알아두는 것, 그리고 단어들 간의 콜로케이션을 아는 것, 그리고 또 적절한 어순을 형성해 보는 것. 사실 문장 안에서 단어의 순서가 좀 틀리고 시제가 좀 틀리고 이런 건 좀 너그러워지셔도 됩니다. 시간이 지나서 영어를 사용하면 사용할수록 이런 부분은 저절로 교정이 될 부분들입니다. 바로 이런 점 때문에요. 진짜 회화랑 우리 한국 교육 시스템에서 회화라고 우리에게 세뇌시킨 것. 그 사이의 괴리가 너무 크기 때문에 우리 한국의 교육 시스템이나 시험 제도가 바뀌어야만 한다고 말하는 것입니다. 자, 여러분들도요, 오랫동안 가져왔던, 나도 모르게 가지고 있었던 그 고정관념을 이번을 계기로 한번 깨보시기 바랍니다. 1시간 정도의 영어 대화, 그리고 15분 정도의 한국어 인터뷰 내용을 보내드립니다. 앤드리님과의 전화통화가 저는 개인적으로 굉장히 재밌었거든요. 앤드리님께서 여러 가지 소재에 대해서 또 거리낌 없이 너무나 솔직하게 이야기를 해주셔서, 그리고 재밌는 이야기거리를 많이 풀어놔 주셔서 1시간이 어떻게 지나갔는지 모르게 이야기를 나눴습니다. 중간중간에 해설을 따로 넣어드리지는 않을 거예요. 그래서 지금 전체 대화 내용에 대해서 간략히 설명을 드리도록 하겠습니다. 앤디 리 님은요, 마취과 의사이십니다. 그래서 시작 부분에서는 앤디 리 님의 일에 대해서 또 전공에 대해서 좀 설명을 해주십니다. 보통 우리가 드라마 같은 데에서는 외과 의사를 많이 보잖아요. 그래서 저도 개인적으로 굉장히 궁금하더라고요. 그래서 신뢰가 될지도 모르겠지만 이것저것 많이 여쭤봤습니다. 또 근황을 여쭤봤을 때는요, 1시간 인터뷰를 한다라는 이야기를 들으시고는 혼자 영어로도 이야기 많이 해보고 생각을 하는 것도 영어로 해보려고 뭐 이런 식의 노력을 많이 하셨다고 해요. 며칠 전에 한국을 비켜간 태풍에 대해서도 이야기를 나눴고, 뭐 날씨 이야기, 장마 이야기, 또 미세먼지 이야기까지 뭐 여러 가지로 나누었습니다. 대화의 끝부분에 가서는요, 지난달, 그러니까 6월에 있었던 선거, 그리고 정상회담 이야기, 뭐 정치에 관련된 이야기를 좀 나눴고요. 그리고 요즘 크게 떠오르고 있는 난민 이슈에 대해서도 간략히 대화를 나눴습니다. 그렇게 해서 대화를 마무리를 했는데요. 여러분들 듣다 보시면 아무것도 정해놓지 않고 시작한 대화거든요, 이게. 이게 얼마나 다양한 소재로 이어지는지 들어보실 수 있으실 거예요. 정말 이건 raw한 대화입니다. 영어 회화라는 것에 대해서 다시금 생각을 해보시면서 앤디 리 님과 저와의 영어 대화 지금부터 잘 들어보세요.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
Hi, do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good. How are you today?
Very good.
You're good.
But
Mhm.
not too much work today.
Oh, not too much work today. That's good.
I'm taking a rest and waiting for your interview.
So you were waiting for my call.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. So, last time we talked a little bit about your family, and you told me that your dad was hospitalized and then was discharged.
My daughter?
Your dad, your father.
My father
Mhm.
was hospitalized 2 times and
Mhm.
discharged. After that, no problem no problem at all, no symptom.
Mhm.
He is doing well.
He's doing well. Good. That's good
And
to hear.
last time I'm talking about my daughter. My daughter liked the music band,
Mhm.
but I forgot that time. I memorized now.
Mhm.
My daughter likes Pentagon. Maybe you don't know
Oh,
the Pentagon idol group name.
I'm not sure who they are, but I'm
Yeah.
sure there's one.
Maybe they'll be bigger than now, like EXO or 방탄소년단.
Mhm. Yeah, EXO and BTS is worldwide famous right now.
But maybe in the near future,
Mhm.
Pentagon will be do like this.
And your daughter will be happy.
Yes.
Uh-huh. So how was work today?
Today,
Mhm.
as I told you, before noon,
Mhm.
my work is finished, and
Mhm.
it's very free now.
Mhm. So I know you're a doctor, but
Yes.
so what kind of doctor are you?
I'm an anesthesiologist.
Mhm. So do you go into surgeries or do you? I know because the place you're working at is a university, isn't it?
Yes,
Mhm.
university hospital. You
Mhm.
know what the anesthesiology means?
Yes. You put
Uh,
patients to sleep before the
yes,
surgeries, right? Mhm.
yes, yeah.
Mhm.
So usually I'm in the operating room,
Uh-huh.
uh, and now I'm in my research office.
Mhm. So in your office.
Yes,
So how many surgeries do you have in a week usually?
in a week.
Mhm.
Usually a day less than 10.
Oh, less
One
than
day
10.
less than 10. But in a week, 60, around 60.
That's a lot though, isn't it?
Not a lot.
Oh, it's
A
not.
very small local university hospital.
Oh, okay. So, the bigger hospitals have more surgeries then, huh?
Uh, Usually bigger hospital one day 20 or 30 general anesthesia surgery,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and more
So,
than that.
mhm. So a day, so twice as much, you would
Twice
say.
or third times. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. I see. Yeah, and how do you like your job? Do you like it?
Yeah, I like very much.
Mhm.
It's very easy to me.
It
Just to
is.
put some sleeping drug,
Uh-huh.
and while the surgeon operates,
Mhm.
I just to sit down and watch the monitor sometimes.
Mhm.
These days, monitor is very excellent.
Mhm.
So just to watch the monitor. Monitor is regularly check the patient's vital signs,
Uh-huh.
heart rate or blood pressure, like
Mhm.
this. And just to most surgery are very stable
Mhm.
as long as the patient, surgeon make a big problem like a sudden blood loss.
Mhm.
Without that case,
Mhm.
mostly patient is very stable vital signs, so
Mhm.
it's very easy. But sometimes some emergent situation
Mhm.
occurs, so
Mhm.
I have to monitor carefully.
Mhm. So do you just the only thing you have to do during the surgery is in the beginning of the surgery and you don't have to do anything during the surgery?
During the surgery, just to watch and monitor,
Oh, just monitoring the patient.
monitoring, and sometimes if the patient's blood pressure go up or
Mhm.
down,
Mhm.
I can control the anesthetic drug dosage.
I see.
Uh,
I this probably doesn't happen very often, but in movies sometimes or medical shows,
Yeah.
I've seen cases where the patients wake up during the surgery somehow.
Ah,
Does it actually happen, or is it just a fictional thing?
it is called emergence during
Uh-huh.
anesthesia.
Mhm.
Maybe sometimes it will happen. I have one experience,
Oh, you do? Okay, tell me
uh,
about it.
but it's usually only in cesarean section.
Oh,
Cesarean
cesarean
section.
section.
Cesarean
So when
section.
when mothers are giving birth.
Yes. In the case,
Uh-huh.
we don't want too much anesthetic dose
Uh-huh.
to the mother because
Uh-huh.
of the baby.
Uh-huh.
So we usually very small dose
Uh-huh.
and very quickly start the operation.
Uh-huh.
As soon as we input the drug,
Uh-huh.
because sometimes very emergent situation because of the baby's status.
Uh-huh.
So as soon as we sleep the mother,
Uh-huh.
the obstetric surgeon should start the cesarean section.
Uh-huh.
But but in the case, sometimes the surgeon wanted to start very quickly
Uh-huh.
before the patient sleep,
Before the patient is completely asleep.
and not completely state.
Mm-hmm.
And that time, sometimes we cannot help. We
Yeah.
cannot ban the
Mhm.
patient to do it because it's
Mhm.
very emergency situation.
Mhm.
So sometimes it can occur.
Um,
But
I
after
but
that, we explain to the patient,
of course, yeah.
uh, so no problem.
Mhm. But doesn't cesarean section usually happen while the patient is awake? So they're only numb like their waist and below. Are they
Uh,
awake during the surgery? I thought they were. 'Cause
you mean the spinal anesthesia, not general anesthesia?
oh yeah, maybe that's what I'm talking about.
But in spinal anesthesia, we put anesthetic drug into the lumbar three and three lumbar three four intervertebral space CSF
Uh-huh. In the spine, right?
in the spine.
Yeah.
So the patient from the nipple
Uh-huh.
to the toe,
Uh-huh.
body numbness.
Okay.
But it is called spinal anesthesia.
Okay.
I was talking about the general anesthesia.
Okay.
Uh,
So you do
and
both
maybe
for
you are talking about the when you watch the emergency situation American drama, medical
mhm.
drama.
Mhm.
Maybe it is usually they are talking about the cardiothoracic surgery, open heart surgery.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh,
In the
maybe.
case, they are very sensitive to anesthetic drug.
Uh-huh.
So even though we use very safe drug, very small amount,
Mhm.
the patient's blood pressure went down, dropped
Mhm.
very
Mhm.
quickly. So in that case, maybe the anesthesiologist cannot cannot input
Mhm.
more anesthetic drugs. So
Mhm.
sometimes the patient can awake.
Yeah,
But
maybe that's the case.
maybe, but in my hospital,
Mhm.
we don't have open heart surgery.
Oh, you don't have cardiac thoracic surgeon?
Uh, well, we have a cardiothoracic surgeon, but
Uh-huh.
we don't have a artificial pump.
Oh, okay.
So and no system,
Uh-huh.
so we can perform the open heart surgery.
Oh, that's interesting because I think you're right because I think I saw that from Grey's Anatomy. Have you
Ah, yeah,
heard of that show? Yeah. So
Grace anatomy.
I used to watch that like every single season. And the main character there he's a cardiothoracic surgeon, so he's probably
Maybe.
that was that. Oh, that makes sense now. Okay. Yeah, so it sounds like the place you're working at is not very big, even if it's a university hospital.
So this is, this is a area is very small,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and citizen is very small compared
Uh-huh.
to Seoul.
Oh, the
So
population is? Mhm.
population is 20만,
Mhm.
200,000,
Mhm. 200,000.
200,000, and so the hospital is very small,
Mhm. I see.
300 bed,
Oh, that's it?
around 300 bed hospital.
Oh, so is there a bigger hospital around the area, or is it the biggest hospital there?
In the biggest hospital, but
Oh, okay.
among the university hospital,
Mhm.
one of the smallest hospital,
I see.
especially compared to the big city or Seoul University Hospital. Their bed is count is more than 1,000 bed.
I believe you. Yeah. They're really big. Is Yonsei University Hospital bigger? I feel like it's the biggest.
연세?
Yeah.
Maybe Asan Hospital is
Oh,
biggest.
yeah. Yeah, they're really
There are
big.
2,000 bed.
Oh, I see. It's interesting how you talk about the size of the hospital with the count of beds. That's how doctors talk, huh?
Usually we said 300 bed,
Uh-huh.
400 bed.
I see, I see.
Isn't it a Konglish or English? 300 bed hospital.
I don't think it's Konglish. I don't know. I mean, I've never really talked to anyone about bed counts in English, but I wouldn't think it's anything weird to say.
Usually we say secondary hospital, tertiary hospital,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
my hospital is a secondary hospital.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
And most biggest hospital is usually or tertiary
Or
hospital.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I see. And how long have you been working there?
Here, I came here 2007,
Oh, so
more
it's
than
been more
10
than
years
10
ago.
years.
Uh,
Uh-huh. Have you always lived in that area, or did you move for your work?
I was a resident uh, before that in
Uh-huh.
Seoul.
Oh, I
Uh,
see. Mhm.
Seoul area Hospital.
Mhm.
I was a resident for 4 years, from
Uh-huh.
2003 to 2006.
Mhm.
4 years I
Mhm.
was there,
Mhm.
and before that I was a military doctor as a
Oh, I see.
3 years.
Uh-huh.
And the 2 year in Gangwon province, 1 year in near Seoul,
Okay.
and then I came here to work.
Yeah. Mhm.
2007.
Wow. So, I mean, it is, I know, I mean, some of my friends are studying to be a doctor too, and they're still studying, because it's a long way to get there.
Yeah, long way is not a merit.
Oh, this is not good.
A bad point.
Yeah. But still, you get to practice something that helps everyone.
Yes, I have to keep my patient safety and
Mhm.
life.
Yeah, it's a meaningful work.
Yes, I think so.
Mhm. Good. I know you have a daughter. Do you only have one daughter?
Yeah, I have only one daughter.
Okay. Does she want to be a doctor too?
Uh, Maybe she talked to me. She wanted to be a doctor,
Uh-huh.
so she is studying hard.
Oh, good. Because I'm asking you because some of my friends who are studying to be a doctor right now, their parents are doctors, so they were influenced by their parents, and then they figured that it was a good
Maybe.
job to have, and then they decided to become a doctor. So that's
Um,
why I was asking.
Maybe my daughter think
Mhm.
my life is good,
Mhm.
so she decided to be a doctor.
Yeah.
And maybe all the university hospital is same.
Uh-huh.
We have a 2 weeks, 15-day holiday
Okay.
vacation, 15
Uh-huh.
day
Uh-huh.
during 1 year,
Uh-huh.
and 10-day international meeting we can go.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that's a good merit.
Yeah, I mean, you get to travel with your family, and you have your private office, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. So that's
I went to the Canada
you went to Canada.
2013 as a
Okay.
research exchange professor.
Oh, so is it like sabbatical?
Sabbatical
Uh-huh.
year, one
Uh-huh.
year with
Yeah.
my wife and daughter.
Oh, that must have been nice.
Yeah, there we traveled a lot.
Yeah. Where in Canada were you?
Canada near Toronto.
Mhm.
Have you heard about the city named London? Not
Oh,
British London.
actually I have. Yes, I have heard about London.
The same name, London.
Uh-huh.
But I have never been to England, London. But
Yeah.
I lived in London, in Canada,
Canada.
for 1 year.
That's funny. So how was your stay there? I mean, you were there for 1 year. I know you traveled a lot, and what else did you do? How was it? How was the life there?
There 1 year was a paradise.
Oh,
I
yeah.
there I lived in the newly built apartment.
Uh-huh.
There in there was a pool, swimming
Mhm.
pool.
Mhm.
So every morning I went to the swimming pool
Mhm.
for free
Uh-huh.
and enjoyed for several uh, the one less than 1 hour,
Uh-huh.
and go to the office, Canada Western Ontario University.
Uh-huh.
Uh, there just I worked from the 10 o'clock
Okay.
after 10 o'clock,
Mhm.
and 1 or 2 hours working and go to lunch.
Mhm.
And after lunch, our colleague together walk the university area,
Mhm.
campus, and 2 hours or PM 3 p.m. I went back to home.
So you started working at 10 and then you were done by 3?
Yeah,
That's amazing. And then you
very
have
very
lunch in
easy.
between.
Yes, very simple life, and
Uh-huh.
just to no work, just to talk about more something.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to ask you. Do you actually do work there, or do you just go to work for the sake of,
Yeah.
checking in and
At first, I met my supervisor professor.
uh-huh.
I went there 2013 September.
Uh-huh.
At first meeting, she said to me, "We should work hard, very work hard."
Uh-huh.
But after that, she is always busy. So next meeting canceled, canceled,
Uh-huh.
canceled.
Uh-huh.
So after 1 month, I realized I don't need to work.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So just I participate one time a week her graduate lesson lecture,
Uh-huh.
biostatistic and statistic lecture.
Mhm.
I just participate one time a week, and of course I have to work sometimes, but 1 hour or 2 hour is enough
Mhm.
one day, and I learn how to do some statistics.
Mhm.
So I learned, and 1 year later I worked. And I wrote article,
Mhm.
manuscript
Mhm.
by myself,
Mhm.
and I talked with my supervisor professor.
Mhm.
And last year it was published,
Oh, I
accepted
see. Mhm.
as Journal of Clinical Anesthesia, and
Mhm.
published it. So
Mhm. So you did
I
something there.
yeah I learned something and
Exactly.
enjoyed a lot. And
Uh-huh.
with once a month I traveled with my wife and daughter.
Yeah. Where in Canada did you guys go to travel?
And Canada west side, east side, and
Mhm.
America west side, east side.
Oh, you went to the States
But
too. Mhm.
in Canada, usually, maybe you know, in Toronto there are many Koreans,
Uh-huh.
and in Toronto the Korean travel agency exists, 파란 여행사.
Uh-huh. I see.
So I called there, and I maybe I can check through the homepage internet,
Mhm. Mhm.
and through this travel agency from Toronto the bus starts and near the London
Mhm.
and go down the America.
Mhm.
Then I meet there
Mhm.
interception and go down to New York one time, Chicago one time, and
Mhm.
one the Florida, the
Florida. Okay.
Orlando, yeah, for
Mhm.
8 days,
Oh,
because
nice.
my wife and daughter like to amusement park,
Uh-huh.
so I went to the Disney World there.
Yeah.
It was
Orlando has Disney
fantastic.
World. Yeah.
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 And
So did your
LA,
daughter go ahead.
eh?
I'm sorry.
Eh. Left side, the west side, the Los Angeles and
Uh-huh.
Vancouver. And one time we traveled to the Mexico, Cancun.
I love Cancun.
Have you ever been to Cancun?
Yes. Yes, I have.
The from Korea to Cancun is very difficult to go. Maybe no direct flight from Korea to Cancun
Yeah,
till
there's no
now.
direct flight. They have to
Uh,
stop at either New York or Miami.
yes, but from Canada or New York or the America, we can go directly from
Mhm.
Canada or
Mhm.
America to Cancun. So it was very wonderful.
Yeah, I love Cancun. I mean, I love
Uh,
Mexico in general. Yeah.
Mexican food is similar to Korean food.
I love Mexican food. Yeah, all the
Uh,
tacos and burritos.
yes.
Mhm. Yep,
I want to
definitely.
go one more time, but it is too far from here.
Yeah, it takes about like 33 hours to get there or something.
Maybe so.
Yeah, so unless
Maybe.
you can take off like 2 weeks off from
Yeah.
work, it's really, it's not worth to go all the way over there because it takes 2 days to get there.
Yeah, so it's the problem. So
Mhm.
maybe I don't know whether I can go one more time or not.
Mhm. Yeah. Wait, so while you were in Canada, did your daughter go to school there?
Yeah, my daughter in Canada, because I'm an exchange professor,
Uh-huh.
and my daughter went to the public school, so
Uh-huh.
the tuition fee is free.
Oh, they get to go to public school.
And but when if my daughter goes to the private school, we have
Uh-huh.
to pay maybe
Mhm.
expensive tuition fee. But
Mhm.
uh, just to how to learn English is enough. So
Mhm.
so I think public school is good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And my wife and my daughter is a Catholic
Mhm.
Christian.
Mhm.
So we chose a Catholic
School.
public school.
Uh-huh. I see. That's
So it was
interesting.
good, a very
Did
good
she like
school.
it?
My wife liked it. Still, my daughter sometimes connect with the children, the friend,
Oh, she made friends there and she still talks to them.
and with the Instagram or
I'm
Facebook,
sure. Yeah, all the
uh,
SNS.
SNS.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
That's
they
great.
are connecting.
Oh, that's great. How old was she when she was there?
At that time, elementary school, fifth grade, fourth
Uh-huh.
fourth grade,
Fourth grade. Uh-huh.
second semester she there
Mhm.
and came back here 2013 September.
Mhm.
At that time, fourth grade, second semester.
I see.
Uh, Maybe it's a very good time to learn English
Yeah.
and go and experience 1 year foreign culture. It's a good
Mhm.
time because, as you know, in Korea, when my daughter was a not elementary school student,
Mhm.
middle school students have to work very hard.
Yeah.
So elementary school students is good to go
Mhm.
abroad for
Mhm.
1 year,
Yeah.
but the lower grade, but first grade, second grade is too young to
Mhm.
go to
Yeah.
foreign because I think fourth grade is good to
Mhm.
go abroad 1 year
Yeah, so that
with
was
their
perfect for
family.
her.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, does she still does she remember a lot about it still?
I still remember because there we took a photo very much.
Mhm.
So sometimes we took photo again and
Mhm.
talk about that
Mm.
memory.
Oh, that must be a really nice memory for her.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. All right, let's move on to something else.
Yes.
Um,
자, 2부 시작하겠습니다.
so last time we talked was about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, was it?
Yes, about 3 weeks ago.
Mhm. So did anything special happen in between now and then?
In between.
Uh-huh.
Um, at first, I did think 1 hour interview,
Uh-huh.
and I got a message.
Uh-huh.
I can do the 1 hour. So
Mhm.
after that,
Mhm.
I think I have to prepare something.
Yes. Did you prepare for the
I,
interview?
I would instead of preparing,
Uh-huh.
I changed my lifestyle.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Usually from home to office, I walk every morning and
Uh-huh.
evening.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I changed my habit. During work, I think in English
Oh,
and
okay.
talk talk to myself in English
Uh-huh.
for several days now.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm doing that.
Uh-huh. Do you think it helped?
Maybe it will help to improve my English.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, practicing English every day definitely helps.
Uh, Practice English hopes help? Or
It
what? Say
helps.
again?
Practicing English every day,
Yeah,
it definitely helps with your
help.
English.
Maybe help
Mhm.
my English. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. So you said you're in Chungju, right?
Yes, Chungju.
Uh-huh. How's the weather there right now? Because the storm's coming up.
These days weather?
Yeah, the storm is supposed to come up.
Yes,
Um,
several days ago, the big typhoon
yeah.
it was approaching to Korean Peninsula.
Yeah.
So every day watch and broadcasting weather forecasting.
Mhm.
But several days ago, they said it will go on left side, the west side of Korea, and
Mhm.
it will arrive at the Chungnam Hongsong.
Mhm.
But several days later, the forecast changed. It will go right side
Mhm.
and near the Yeongnam area.
Yeah.
But yesterday I checked again.
Mhm.
Maybe it will not approach. It will not arrive in Korean Peninsula. It will
Yeah.
go between Korean Peninsula and Japan.
I think Jeju is very directly influenced right now, and maybe Busan too.
Right. So in Chungju,
Mhm.
maybe because of this time is a monsoon season,
Yes, yes.
uh, but, but not too much rain now.
Yeah, I
now
feel like the
it
weather
is
has,
not raining.
yeah, it's not raining in Seoul either. But I feel
Uh,
like the weather has changed a little bit because, like think about 10 years ago in monsoon season, the rain didn't stop for a week. But
uh,
then from some point, the rain comes and goes even during the monsoon season, and it
yeah.
gets really humid in the middle and hot.
Yes. Every day change.
Yeah, the weather changes so drastically these days.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
But these
Um,
days, no yellow dust. It's good. No
I
fine dust.
know, I know. It used to be so bad in like April and May.
Yes. April, May. It was bad.
Yeah, I mean, we need to do something about that.
Uh, when I do something about that,
No, I mean, something needs to be done to fix the problem, the national wide or nationwide, or the government has to do something about that.
ah, maybe maybe more than 50% is from China.
That's what they say, but do you actually think so? Because I feel like we generate our own dust as well from the factories and the cars.
I don't know because I'm not a specialist about that. But from the news, some scientist says more than 50% is from China, but other
Mhm.
scientist says it's not. More
Mhm.
than 50% is from our own country.
Mhm.
So I don't know what is right, but
Yeah.
maybe it's very complex sometimes from the China and maybe Chungcheong South Chungcheongnam-do province.
Mhm.
There are many plants.
Yeah.
The, the
On the western side of the country, right? They have a lot of plants there.
yeah, so their air is very bad.
That's what I
And
heard.
in Seoul,
Uh-huh.
maybe a lot of car
Yeah, the diesel
because
cars,
of
the
cars
old
that
diesel cars.
usually diesel car.
Yeah.
It will be the problem. So the governments are thinking about the diesel car, maybe no more old diesel car.
Mhm.
So maybe they have to scrap their car,
Yeah,
old
I
diesel car.
wonder how they're gonna do it because they can't force people to, get rid of your car and buy a new car. They can't force them to do that.
Yeah, well, maybe the politicians will make a new law.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, okay, so speaking of politicians, did you vote in June? There was election in June.
Of course, I vote.
Mhm.
Not the voting one day, voting day.
Uh-huh.
Before that,
Oh, you did the early voting.
only voting.
Why? Were you away for the day?
No, just I wanted to do early because
Mhm.
afternoon I have a lot of free time,
Mhm.
so I just easily go and
Mhm.
get a vote,
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
and we can take a rest to one day
Yeah, the whole
during
day.
the vote day, whole day.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
by
True. I mean, are you satisfied with the result?
of course,
Mhm.
I voted, and
Mhm.
most of the men I
Mhm.
voted, they were elected.
Oh, good.
So I'm satisfied.
Good, good. I mean, I feel like a lot happened in June. By the way, it's already July, so half
Uh,
of 2018 is gone. But the last month, in June, a lot happened. Like the election happened, but also outside of Korea, the summit happened between the States and
Trump.
North Korea. Yes, yes. Did you watch that?
Of course,
Mhm.
in Panmunjom,
Mhm.
the North Korean leader and South Korean leader met. I watched in real TV.
Just
And
you watched it live?
live,
Uh-huh.
live. I
Uh-huh.
watched it live.
Uh-huh.
And Trump, and at the time I was working, so I sometimes watched
Yeah, in
Trump
between.
and Kim Jong Un meeting,
Uh-huh.
submit talking. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, sub, not submit talking. Summit.
Yeah,
Yes,
summit.
summit,
Yeah.
summit. I watched.
So how'd you feel about that?
Maybe I think these governments are doing good. They
Mhm.
are very, they are working very hard. So I'm satisfied. Maybe the several months ago
Mhm.
in Chungju there was some English teacher,
Mhm.
native teacher in elementary school. But
Uh-huh.
I heard from my daughter several days ago, but I don't know whether it is real or not.
Mhm.
But one native teacher, English teacher,
Mhm.
was one day they went to back to America
Okay.
suddenly. So at first, elementary school teachers didn't know why he went back to America.
Oh, they didn't
So,
know. Okay.
so later called him and he said, "Oh, I'm worried about the Korean War again."
Oh my
So
God, so he just
he went
left?
back. He went away to the America back.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. I've never heard of anyone doing that.
Maybe uh, several months ago it was possible. Trump said frequently, "I will attack North Korea."
Yeah, yeah, they had tension between them.
Very big tension. But
Mhm.
these days, maybe it disappeared. But we should watch carefully
Mhm.
whether North Korea is real or not. So it's
Yeah.
a problem.
Yeah. That's interesting. But it's true though. A lot of things have happened between North and South for several years, right?
Yeah.
And every time something happens and it goes, the New York Times or whatever, the foreign news reports something about it. My friends, they call me and be like, "Are you gonna be okay?" Like because people who are actually on Korean Peninsula don't really worry about a war breaking out, but people outside of Korea are very worried about it.
Maybe last year,
Mhm.
the outside Korea American people are worried about the war,
Mhm.
but though in Korean citizen,
Mhm.
they are not much worried about that.
Mhm.
Maybe you're right.
Mhm.
But these days, most people inside Korea, outside Korea, are not worried about the war.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought it was interesting, and the fact that the English teacher just left the country kind of reminded me of my
Yeah.
friends calling me and being like, "Hey, is there a war in Korea?" I'm like, "No, we're safe. I mean, I don't know where you're hearing this, but nothing's really happening."
Yes, some not Korean citizens, some other people in the
Yeah.
world, maybe they think North Korea and South Korea is confronted.
Mhm.
So it's very one of the most dangerous area in the world.
I mean, yeah, I don't know, are we the last country that is divided or last two countries divided or something? One of the
Maybe
last ones.
maybe last unique country,
Mhm.
one
Mhm.
ethnicity and divided into two.
Yeah, that's true.
But Koreans, Korean citizens think it's not. It's very safe.
Yeah, we don't really feel the threat.
Yeah, we think Muslims, the Iran, Syria, that
Yeah.
area is, and Palestine, Israel, that area is more dangerous than Korea. We think,
That's how we feel, right?
but in maybe American citizens think
Mhm.
the Arab and Korea is
Mhm.
samely
Uh-huh.
dangerous.
Yeah, equally dangerous, right?
Equally dangerous, but
Um,
not nowadays,
yeah,
and not anymore.
yeah. Wait,
Maybe
so,
it's like this. I think
uh-huh,
Japan is very dangerous because of earthquake and volcano.
uh-huh.
But when I ask to the Japan people say, "Oh, it's very safe."
Yeah, but then they get so many like tsunamis, earthquakes.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're free from all the natural disasters.
Well, I like to go to plan to travel Japan.
Mhm.
Japan is very clean,
Mhm.
but that's one problem, the earthquake or nuclear energy
Yeah,
problem,
after the
Fukushima energy
explosion.
explosion.
Yeah.
That's a problem. I don't want to go to Japan for the time being.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause people say it's safe, but the side effect of the explosion comes out a lot later. So you don't really
Uh,
know how that's gonna affect you.
right, several decades later,
Yeah.
many Japan people are suffering from some disease, but especially cancer,
Yeah, cancer and
thyroid
like
cancer.
deformities in their bodies,
Yes,
so you never know.
yes, we don't know.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
especially young women
Mhm.
should not go Japan for the time being.
That's
Near the Fukushima area.
Yeah, I heard that's gonna affect their pregnancies.
Yes,
Yeah. It's
and
yeah.
old men maybe they are better than young women.
Yeah. They're yeah, it's probably safer for them to go than young
Yes.
ladies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So have you heard about the refugees in Jeju?
Yes, these days it's a problem. Yemen
Yeah.
citizen. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yemen
they're
refugee is the
uh-huh.
problem in Jeju.
Yeah, I mean, I recently read about it, and apparently they're waiting in Jeju to get the entrance visa from the government.
Yes, so
Mhm.
Korean citizens' idea is divided into two.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen people on the streets. They were
Yeah,
talking about how generous our laws are to the refugees, and like we have to pay more taxes to, have them work here and get the medical benefits and everything. So they were very against it. And
yeah.
I don't think I know enough to comment on whether it should happen or not, but I was wondering if you knew anything about it.
Uh, some people are against and some people are for, in
Mhm.
favor of.
Mhm.
So it's the problem that they are very poor people,
Mhm.
usually young guys and women.
Mhm.
But some people are worried about that they are, if they are real refugee
Uh-huh.
and very weak young guy and woman,
Mhm.
uh, we are accept them.
Mhm.
But some of the guys, some terrorists can enter
Mhm.
through this. So
Mhm.
we should check and screen and rule out whether they are real refugee
Mhm.
and some terrorist. We should
Mhm.
check.
Yeah, and they were also talking about the possible, crime rate rise because if you look at Europe, they are having
Yeah,
so many like crimes happening
and
because of the refugees.
maybe they are poor. They can attack Korean people and they can change a burglar.
That's
Uh,
what people are worried about.
it's the it will be the problem. So
Mhm.
so sometimes some point I can understand what the Trump do in near the Mexican border.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
Trump is very, he has a very hardline policy on illegal immigrants.
Yeah. But sometimes I don't understand. Korea is not a developed country like Europe or America.
Mhm.
So I think Yemen people can go Europe or the more developed country than Korea. I don't know why they come here.
I think it's because, I mean, I'm not sure if this information is correct, but I
Yeah.
heard that from the people speaking in front of the city hall and stuff. But apparently it's because Korean law
Yeah.
is very generous for the foreigners who reside on this peninsula. So even if they're not Korean citizens, they can get a lot of benefits. So
Really?
even if they are not, because when you're in Europe,
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm not sure, but so say they're in Korea, say they're in Jeju right now, right? And they're waiting, they've turned in their documentation, and then they're waiting for the government to approve them as the refugee.
Yeah.
And while they are staying here to wait to hear to wait for the results, waiting for the results,
Yeah.
they can stay here and get all the benefits and they can start working and stuff.
Oh,
But so
really?
it's kind of easy for them to find a spot here and settle down. And also there's a higher chance to um be acknowledged as a refugee in Korea rather than any other countries.
So we should strictly screen and rule out.
Yeah, but I'm
Uh,
not sure if we like what our laws are like or laws and policies are like regarding, accepting refugees.
uh, when I was in Canada,
Uh-huh.
there are many refugees like this case.
Uh-huh.
But I heard from the Canadian citizen, at first they say, "Oh, I'm a refugee. I'm very poor." But after they they accepted as a refugee. After that, they got a lot of money from their country,
Mhm.
so they can buy very luxurious bags.
Mhm.
So I heard sometimes maybe it will be the problem. Maybe our tax we maybe we have to increase our tax because
Mhm.
of Yemen refugee.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, if it actually happens, I think it's gonna be a very big problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether several decades ago, especially until 1960, 70,
Mhm.
Korea was one of the poorest country in the
Mhm.
world
Yeah.
after Korean War.
Yeah.
But now the other East area refugee want to come to Korea.
Mhm.
Korea changed a lot for
Yeah.
several decades.
Yeah, I
But
mean, this
but
country has developed in a rapid speed.
but I don't know still Korea is developed country or not.
Why do you think so?
Uh, but economy level, Korea in news Korea says economic scale is number 10 or number 11.
Mhm.
But I can't believe Korea is a very small country and no natural resources, no
Mhm.
oil.
Mhm.
But is it possible? We have only one or two big company, 뭐 삼성과
Mhm.
현대,
Mhm.
and only very. But it is possible. But more GDP says Korea's
Mhm.
economy scale
Yeah.
is 11 or 10.
Mhm. Yeah, I
So
mean,
maybe it's right.
yeah, I mean, it is probably right. I don't think those statistics are wrong, but I mean, we're a very strong IT country, so that
Right.
probably has a lot to do with it.
Because Korean people are very diligent,
Yeah, they work hard.
very worker.
Mhm. I mean, if you really like take a look at how like Canadians and Americans and especially Europeans, they don't work.
Right.
Uh
They
huh.
don't work hard.
They don't work at all. Like they go to work, just like you said, they go to work around like 10 and they,
Uh,
chat around for a while and then have lunch and do some work and then they go back home around like 5 or 6 and have spend time with their family and that's it. So,
uh, right, right. Usually, every holiday they take
mhm.
a rest, but in Korea, sometimes during the holiday we should work.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in the industry where I work on the holidays, but some people actually do have to work on every holiday.
Uh,
Yeah, so it is what it is, but sometimes it can get really tiring. And I feel like these days people are asking for more rights to, rest and working less hours and stuff.
so Korean government want to change it, the working hours,
Yeah,
little shorter.
they started it this month.
But maybe 6 months later
Mhm.
they'll check.
Yeah, and see how it goes.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? Let's see. All right, I think we're good here. How long have we talked? So we've talked for 50 minutes. And I want to ask you a few questions in Korean. Is that okay? Do you have time to do so?
In Korea?
Mhm.
Okay, okay.
Okay.